Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. It is Bruce Jordan, the Michael Jordan of hotels. And today we're going to be talking about hotel direct bill. Why you want direct billing for your business in your hotel.
It was prophesied that another Jordan will be born who will be greater than Michael Jordan. But he won't be the MJ of basketball. He will be the MJ of hotels.
Prophecy fulfilled. This episode was brought to you by Hotel Guest Management, the hotel revenue experts. You know who it is. It is Bruce Jordan, the Michael Jordan of hotels. And guess what we got today? The hotel front desk log. Every hotel needs this. If you're tired of having sticky notes all over the place, you're tired of putting in everything in those systems, and then just to have the internet crash or something happens, and guess what? You can't get a hold of your notes and everything else that's going on in your hotel. The hotel front desk log will get it there for you. Look what we got here. It's dated each and every day, so you could go back in history, and it doesn't require an electricity. So if the power goes out, you still have your notes. You have your cashier report right here. Your cash count every shift. So you know exactly what's going on. You know exactly what shift has the variance, okay? You got your housekeeping notes over here. All right? When housekeepers first come in, you got the notes of what they need to do first, who needs what. And of course, you have each front desk shift, first, second, and third shift reports. You got your OTA contact. All right? So when the front desk needs to call OTAs, they don't have to be looking all over the place. Your vendor contacts, so when the front desk has to call a vendor, the numbers and the account numbers is right here for you. Everything you need is inside this book for your front desk. Go check out the front desk log, all right, the hotel front desk log in 2023. Just click the link below or just visit frontdesklog.com and it'll take you right to this amazing log. This is the best log of the year. Listen, every hotel has problems. Some hotels have financial problems. So I can understand why some hotels do not want to do direct bill. I get it. But a lot of times direct bill plays out to your advantage. So we're going to talk about how it benefits the hotel and the customer. One, for the hotel, let's start with the hotel. It reduces your credit card transaction fees. I had a big account with a big accounting firm called PwC. Okay. At that time, I worked at a very big property. It had about 30,000 square foot of meeting room space. And PwC was like one of their key accounts. Okay. So by the time they finished their training and everything was said and over with, their bill was $1 million. Yeah, $1 million. And so we're like, cool. We send them the bill, so on and so forth. And they said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to pay it with our American Express. We're going to pay it with our credit card. And I'm like, what? And it didn't dawn on me because I'm thinking like, all right, cool. I get paid today. I don't have to wait for a check, so on and so forth. And they paid it with their credit card. And I'm looking at my budget numbers and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Because now my credit card fees is way off. I didn't budget for $30,000 worth of credit card transaction fees. I'm like, what the hell? So I just lost $30,000 because I didn't want to wait a couple of more weeks for a check. Yeah, it sucked to be me at that particular time. Now, had I had to do this all over again, I probably just would have waited and just took the check. But that is the benefit of direct bill. There is no credit card transaction fees. So one, you have someone that you vetted out. You checked and you ran the company's name to make sure there are not any court proceedings or have any bankruptcies or anything of that nature. And you got their Dun and Bradstreet report, and you vetted them out. You checked their references to make sure that they're good, that they're good for the money that you're going to give them as far as a line of credit is concerned. So you get to save on that end. Two, sometimes we're in a positive cash position, okay? And we may not need the money right away. We may need to hold that money off until we're in a down season. So if I'm able to give terms and I get that payment at when I'm, a month, 30 days, 15 days, whatever your net 15, net 10, net 30, whatever you're doing, you know what? I have a safety net that I say, I can hold on. I have this money here. So I've always have some money coming in. All right. That I don't have to pay credit card transaction fees on. So that's a safe haven for me. Okay. Now, how does it benefit the customer? The customer, a lot of times they don't book events because they don't have the cash at that time. The event is going to bring them the cash that they need. So they're not booking with you. It's not because they don't have the money. It's because they won't have the money until the event is done, it's said and over with. So yeah, you're going to get a lot more business by offering direct bill because it's a win-win for both parties. The company wins because, hey, they get to have their event. It's on terms. They don't have to shell out a bunch of money up front. They get to collect their revenues and then pay you. All right. So it's definitely something that you want to look into. For customers, you want to know, how do you set up direct billing terms with the hotel? The first things first, most hotels are not going to trust you right off the bat, especially if they don't know you. And if they don't have a credit management department that reviews all these applications, all these credit applications, it's going to be even tougher because there's no way for them to determine if you're credit worthy. So the first thing what I would do is I will book the event. I will put a credit card on file with authorization form, authorize them to charge the card the day of. Once you do that a couple of times, then they get a little bit more lenient with you and say, okay, we're going to do net 10. Then you'll go net 15. Then you'll go net 30 because now they can see that they can trust you. It's a win for the business because now they get to bring you more business, knowing they don't have to shell out a whole bunch of cash up front, which of course is going to leave them in a bad position. Okay, so always, if your hotel can, always give terms if you can, because you're always going to get more business as a result. There's a lot of business that I wouldn't have got or I wouldn't have booked had I not gave credit or had I not did direct bill. So make sure it's something that you're probably strongly considers, and make sure it's a viable company because you don't want it to be one of these fly-by-night companies that have no history, have no agility or durability. And next thing you know, you got $30,000-$40,000 worth of a debt that you cannot collect. The other thing I use direct bill for is for mistakes. Mistakes happens. Sometimes front desk, they don't get payment. Sometimes the credit card declines or authorization falls off and they're not able to charge the card. So I have the address, I have the telephone number. If I can't call them, I take that folio, I set up a direct bill account, and I bill them before I send it to collections, because it shows collections that I already tried to collect this debt. I did the 30, 60, 90. They aged out of my receivables. So now when they go to get it, once they get that collection letters from collection, they know that, okay, this is going to go on my credit report. I probably want to take this seriously. Okay. So there's a couple of different ways and avenues that you can use direct bill to your benefit, and make sure you do that, because a lot of times you're going to end up losing a lot of business to the competition because you're not offering it. All right. Make sure you check out my new book, The Hotel Revenue Bible, coming soon. You'll probably be seeing this in bookstores and on shelves very soon. And as always, you know what we're here to do. We're here to make your revenues rise up once again.